walk the square with me. That almost rhymes. I think it does rhyme. I have to put Mimi here in the house to go eat. She's the only one other than Rosie who has not. And she has decided to interrupt the beginning of my walk. So she's the one today. Probably Rosie will be following. I gotta go take her in, get her fed, which the food's already out. She can just go find some and eat it. I bought them some interesting food yesterday, or whenever we bought it. It has gravy mixed into the hard food. By the way, the grass is very dewy this morning, and my feet are getting wet. Not fun. Hold on, y'all. Go find some food. Okay. Now the walk can continue, and Frey will not stop coming over. That's getting frustrating, and I don't know what to do about it. I can never contact the owner because he works, so he's never home. All right, anyway, yesterday you will notice I uploaded a lot of songs. Why did I do that? Simply this. My former sister-in-law, who I still call my sister-in-law, I do that. Actually, my sisters-in-law from first and second marriage, I still consider them my sisters-in-law. And they do the same with me. Um, she was asking if somebody could sing for a wedding. So I was on Facebook and I saw that. And I just said, well, I can maybe sing. I know how to sing. And she wrote me and she said, send me a song. Send me a video of a song. So then she told me privately in a message, could I have this dance by Anne Murray? And I've never heard that song in my life. I know Anne Murray. I know her song You Needed Me, but I never even heard Could I Have This Dance. That was foreign to me. So I listened to it and I'm like, oh, it's that neow, 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 neow type of music that I hate. Country music, but it's that twangy kind of country music. And I'm like, oh, Lord. Okay, well, I'll try to learn the song. And that's what I told her. I'll try. In 10 minutes, I learned the entire song. I got home because I was dropping Matthew off at work. I got home and I sang the song on video and sent it to her. And all of a sudden, song requests started coming. Can you do this one? Can you sing that one? Can you do this for me? I'm like, oh, Lord. Okay. So I got her done. I sang a bunch of songs, the ones that you saw me upload. And I think that's all of them that I did, too. The thing is that you didn't see, besides the uploads that I did, she wanted me to send them to her in different ways. So I sent them through giving her the link on YouTube. And then she asked me if I could make some songs without my name on them or anything on them about me, like no face. So that meant redoing the song with my phone camera turned upside down on a table with me just singing into it. I played all the songs on the TV, so that worked because I have YouTube on my TV, thank God. I don't know how I would have done it otherwise. So I played all those, and she wanted me to send those to her, and for some reason, because I had them on YouTube still, it still showed Delusion Dispeller, and she's like, no, I don't want your name on it. I'm like, okay. So, I had to figure out a way to get the name off, and that was nearly impossible. I finally thought, well, I have another account, a private account, and I did it on there. Guess what happened then? Every single song of the 4 songs that I recorded and put up on there was globally blocked on that channel. All of a sudden, our stuff is getting blocked and censored. I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, it got globally blocked. So I told her, I've tried everything. She's like, okay, fine. I'll just use the ones that you sent me. She wanted to send them to her daughter to surprise her without telling her it was me singing. Because my niece hasn't seen me in like forever or heard from me. Look at this bunny so close to me. Look at this baby bunny. Hi, baby. I'm not going to hurt you. Be safe. Don't run in front of cars. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, don't run in front of cars. Cars won't watch for you. I don't want to see you another carcass on the road, babe. You need to be careful and guard yourself, pretty bunny. Okay, sorry, guys. Sorry, not sorry. That was a cute little bunny. Anyway, it was a wild jackrabbit, probably, or some kind of wild bunny. So yeah, I finally got her to just send or show her daughter the ones that I did. I think she was sending them to her. I don't know what happened, if she was surprised or whatever, but she's like, oh, she'll probably be fine with you singing. She'll probably be okay with it. Well, now my eldest daughter is going to be singing with me possibly too, which I'm super excited about. I hope it works out. I asked her yesterday and she's like, all asking for all the details. And she's like, Mom, you know how I am. I'm going to want to know everything. I said, yeah, that's true. She said, but as soon as you find out what songs we're doing and we'll find out all the details, then we can practice on the trip. I said, oh, okay. She said, we'll practice the entire trip, is what she said. Which told me kind of where I think the trip is. I think we're going back to my hometown, New York. So I'm not sure, but I think that's where it is. Bye, bunny. Another bunny, or the same one. I don't know. I think it's another one. Bunnies are out of luck today. Be careful. I wouldn't sit on the side of the road. Busy drivers around here. So the song thing went through, and I guess today the plan is to have a conference on the phone with my sister-in-law and my daughter to plan everything. So, yay. And DJ equipment won't be hard to get because there's cousins and uncles and whatever in the family that have all that stuff. And they'll probably have them do all the music, you know, the instrumental music. Man, I forgot my hat today. That's not good. I already feel another one of those stupid pimply things forming on my head. Hopefully it's just a pimple. Old people get those things, you know. I don't like being old. It's not a favorite pastime of mine. Anyway, that's life. Oh, there goes a heron or a pelican or something. I don't know. There's these birds that have these beaks that go like, what? Like they're kind of zigzag. So most birds, their face is straight and then there's a straight beak. These birds have like this crooked kind of thing going on. I don't know what kind of birds they are though. I don't know what birds are native to here that look like that. I'll have to look that up when I get home. When I get in my home, I should say. Let's see if we get any extra mail. I doubt it. Yesterday we just got a internet thing trying to get us to join another internet. The sun is very bright. Can you guys see that? Hold on. Jeez. That's shining in my eyes right now. Pretty, but shining in my eyes. I might have to go in and get a hat, guys. I don't want to end up having any cancerous growths on my old lady head. I know a couple people that watch my live streams that laugh at me. They're like, you are so funny how you said blankety blank. We love that. They cracked me up. I'm glad I can be entertaining. That's my plan. So Samson AI and I had a little chat, or are going to have a little chat, I should say, about tweaking some things this week with my intake of food. I've been very, very hungry the last couple right things. There's been a little couple of things that slipped in there. I should church. Oops. Let me say that again in case it cut off. I just saw the reconnecting warning. Oh, and there she is. Hold on. There she is, Rosie Kitten. Rosie Kitten. You ready to go in and eat, baby girl? You want to go get some food? Come here, girly girl. Come here, girly girl. There she is. There she is, my Rosie Kitten. Go in and get you some food. I gotta go get my hat anyway. Haley. And there's my Lily. Hi, Lily. All right. Sorry, I'm making you guys dizzy. Bring her in, get my hat. Make sure she gets some food. Hi, Meech. Here you go, Gladys. There's your meat. She had some food. I can tell she's licking her chops. Okay. I'm going to take Miss Rosie in, get my hat, and get her fed. And then continue my walk. All right. Matthew's watching Three's Company. Who let you in? Why did Dad open the window? That's not helpful. All right, guys, hang on. So Matthew opened the window, and there's Frey again. Let himself in. I shut the window so Frey couldn't come in. And Matthew opened the window and let Frey in. Oh, well. Here's my handsome Bobo man. Hi, buddy boy. Here comes Lily. He's like, Mom's in here. That means food. Here you go, Lee. You may as well come in. Nobody's going to bother you. It's okay. No? You don't want your food? Probably had more earlier. Eat it, Bobo. Oh, my beautiful man. Oh, my beautiful man. Look at you. It's okay. Now he's like, too much petting, I'm gonna bite you. All right. I'll get my hat and we'll go back out. And we need to shut off the air conditioner because we don't need to heat the outdoors all day. I mean, not heat, cool the outdoors all day. All right. Let's see which one I'm gonna wear for a minute here. So I'm gonna do Kirby, but I'll put Kirby on backwards for a little variety. There we go. Okay. Back we go for the second round of the journey, or second square of the journey. Okay. Anyway, I was saying I need to tweak my eating habits with the help of my trusty Samson AI companion. Fuzzy in my way. I'm going to really work on keeping those carbs at 60 a day for a whole week. I don't want to violate that, and see if I can't get this weight down starting Monday. So it'll be 0 carbs, or as close to 0 to 5 carbs at breakfast, and 30 carbs at lunch, and 30 carbs at, I'm talking grams, 30 grams of carbs at lunch, 30 grams at dinner. That should do the trick, because that's what helped me lose the weight to begin with. And I've had enough times where I wasn't doing that, so this should trick my body. Once I start doing it again, my body will burn weight, fat, like as if I wasn't eating tons and tons, or I mean, as if I was eating tons of calories and carbs otherwise, but I won't be. So we'll see if this works. I don't know. Onward with the journey. It's all a journey. You gotta get there one step at a time, one day at a time, one meal at a time. If it doesn't work that way, then I guess you and I will have this conversation the rest of the years of my life. something's got to give eventually, all with this weight loss garbage. If not, I guess I will be a pretty fat lady in my coffin. Okay. Well, the fun thing is, my sister-in-law, the one whose daughter's wedding I'm singing for, apparently, if all goes well and to plan, is going to take me shopping for a dress. She said that will be fun. It would be fun for me, too, to hang out with her again. It's been years. My divorce from her brother was in 2013, I believe. And I was in their lives from 2011 till 2013, I think. Yeah, it sounds about right. 11, 12, yeah. So a couple years. But, you know, a couple years creates a family atmosphere. It's long enough to actually get to know people and feel like part of the fabric. I miss. Oops, sorry. I just reconnected. I am a people person to an extent where if I form a close bond with somebody, I want to stay in touch with the person, but I didn't end up doing that this time. There was a lot of hurt feelings, a lot of anger in my second divorce because of the situation. So it's just a weird situation that I've talked about many times before, but I won't go into detail here. So yeah, I didn't really stay in touch with family from there other than my sister-in-law's husband. I'm still friends with him, and I've always been, because he's a Bible following person like me. So we have that in common. Yeah, anyway. I don't have much else to talk about today. I'm excited about joining my church and being an official member, never having to church hop again if I don't want. Well, never having to church hop again, not if I don't want. I just won't do it because, as far as I'm concerned, there is no better church than the one I'm at right now. This is the church. Yes, I can confidently say that. I'm not saying there aren't any that are good around, but for me, this is my church. It's been so many different names, y'all. It's been Gospel Temple, and it's been Hope Church, and Hope something. New Hope, that's what it was called. And now it's River City. It's been River City for 10 years, I think. Anyway, it is the bomb. And you've seen me post Pastor Scott on there on my YouTube page. I have no problem promoting him. He's awesome. But it is very full gospel teaching, and if you don't believe that way, it will be offensive to your sensibilities. And I'm okay with that. If that's what it's doing and it's producing change and growth in people, yay. We go with that. Definitely producing change and growth in me. I'm a lot more compassionate, empathic, whatever you want to say, than I used to be. And that will be great for me on the next job and in life in general. I'm very glad I remembered to put the hat on, even though it was a little interruption on the video. My leg is starting to go numb again, as usual. Welcome to the 3 people that are not talking to me. Good morning. Or 2 people. Didn't mean to insult you by saying you're not talking to me. You weren't. I didn't lie. Oh my gosh. I'm almost done with this walk the square every day thing. I committed though, like I said, 30 days. But we're almost there. I'm glad I didn't commit to 90 days. It's going to start getting hot out, and I am not going to want to be walking outside. I could tell you that for sure. I will still carry on with my dumbbell routines, though. Tomorrow will be arms. So I'll be doing my arm dumbbell exercises again. One thing's for sure, on my scale app, my muscle amount is always good. I don't have any problem with that. But the visceral fat is still 35.5. Well, it started like 40, so at least I'm down to 35.5. And I don't know how accurate Chinese scales are. It's from China. So eventually I hope to get the pod, as they call it. I'm hoping the fad dies out soon, and then it'll be cheaper for me to get one. Maybe by then I'll have a job and I'll be able to afford it. Hi, Rosie Kitten. Hi, baby. Did you already eat and come out the window, huh? Hopefully you got some good food. Come on, kitty girl. Come on, kitty girl. Oh, you're so cute. Come on, baby girl. You're just so cute. I can't resist you. I cannot resist holding you. When you let me hold you. When you don't claw me. You're like a pretty girl. Hi, baby. You're so pretty, tabby kitty cat. You my pretty tabby girl. It's purring. Can you guys hear? Very, very softly, but a little gravelly purr. Hey, what's up, girlie? Okay. Maybe we'll go with 2 squares since my leg's are already going numb. And nobody's talking anyway. I'm going to take her in and love on her. Because how can you not love on this? How can you not love on this beautiful? I can't resist. Okay, guys. Well, this is going to be a short one today because there's no chitty-chatting going on. And I'm tired. And I haven't been feeling this morning since I got up. And I need to get with the program. This is not the outfit I'm wearing for church, by the way. Because they're bringing me up on the platform, which I probably will post later. Along with everybody else. So, yeah. Anywho. Love y'all. And I will see you tomorrow on, I believe, day 24 of the Walk the Square videos. Thanks for hanging with me. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, everybody. Enjoy your Sunday. If you go to church, enjoy your service. Learn a lot. Grow a lot. Do for the Lord. You know the deal. If you don't go to church, just have a wonderful day. And bless you. Talk to you soon. Bye for now. Kitty girl. Kitty girl.